Gary, a frustrating afternoon as we fall to a 2-1 defeat to Haringey Borough. What do you put today's defeat down to?
Poor performance. Didn't see it coming, Jack, if I'm being honest. You know, the working couple of weeks that we've had have been a challenge. We're no game for a couple of weeks, but that's no excuse. We've trained well. We trained really well on Thursday. We warmed up brilliantly today, and I looked at some and I thought today was that day. Today was that defining day that we really kick on and we show our teeth this year, because we've been a little bit up and down. I've said that in recent interviews that, you know, we've got to be relentless, we've got to be consistent. We are Billericay and everybody wants to beat us, everyone wants to get one over us. I'm fed up with managers telling me it was their best performance of the season, it's, you know, it was a great win and all the rest of it. You know, we've got to get used to that, and we're not coping with that well enough for me. I thought the first 20-25 minutes we looked competent and we looked like we had a threat and an understanding to the shape change that we made, but once we never got the goals again, it just looks like it drains the belief and the confidence out of us, and then I thought for the last 15 minutes of the first half, not good enough. You know, for majority of the second half, as much as we were pushing and probing and asking questions, I still want us to be better. You know, today's a really damaging defeat, and one that, you know, we've got to take on the chin and reevaluate, which we, you know, as a management team definitely will.
Ollie Peters made his debut following his move from Bishop Stortford this morning. What are your thoughts on his display? Yeah,
he's not played an awful lot of football, but I still thought he had an impact on the game. You can see his energy and his proactive nature is going to bring something different to our midfield. I just felt, you know, we lacked a bit of dynamism in there in recent weeks, recent months, and we've got a lot of good footballers in there, but we just need a little bit more bite and a bit more energy and a bit of creativity. We're desperate to get our captain back into midfield, but then that means that we've got to make sure the dynamics around that is right. I think Ollie does bring that to the, you know, to the squad. So I think he's a good addition, and I'm sure he'll get better with more games and more minutes.
The trip to Woodstone awaits in the FA Trophy on Tuesday night. How important will it be to try and bounce back?
Well, look, it's a game that, you know, we've got to get ourselves back on track. I have no doubt that we'll put a performance together going over there, because that's what we've done against opposition where we found ourselves the underdog. But at the moment, that's we're a long way from my faults. I really want to watch today's game back. And, you know, I've been really critical of the boys in the changing room. I'm really disappointed with some individual performance, but I'm also disappointed with some collective performance. You're trying to put a positive spin, and, you know, and I will, once, you know, we get the other side of, you know, evaluating the game, then the positives will be that some are going to find themselves out of the team, some are going to find themselves finding it very difficult to get themselves back in the team. There's definitely an imbalance to the group at the moment. We're definitely scoring not enough goals. That's been evident right from the very first game of the season and onwards. And it's still something we're trying to address. If you look at the game again today, we should be 4 up inside 25 minutes. Goalkeeper's made a couple of really good stops, and we've missed a couple of gilt-edged chances, you know, in that first 20-25 minutes. But once they don't go in, like I've just said to you, we definitely have a mental switch, and, you know, and it affects us too much, and it's something we've got to address. But, you know, what I would say is that all the criticism that's coming our way, which I know there'll be plenty, our fans are pretty noisy when we're in good form and winning games, but they're also pretty noisy when we're not. And every single bit of criticism that's coming our way as a management team and as a group of players, we've got to take on the chin and, you know, make sure we, you know, we take stock of it, because today wasn't good enough.
Thank you, Gary.
You're welcome.